For some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Mauer leads off first with one away. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eddie Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Count is 2-1.
Here now the 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
3-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Full count, 3-2. Bullet back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. And that's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cave. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Max Kepler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. First pitch coming, here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jake Cave.
Number 60.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Andujar is off at first with 2 away. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. The 2-2 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Heading after it is Kepler. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, 1-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Popped him up. Torres waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. And he lays off there. 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now.
3-0.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Gardner. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate, Jorge Polanco hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, number 25.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, and this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line drive to center field. cave. Patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1. Ball 1. Stanton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Here's Miguel Sano. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. gets him looking up around the letters. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into center field, line drive base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Logan Portland.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a knee-high fastball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting,
Into the box, Jake Cave looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, look at Didi to first. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Hit on the ground out for short. Polanco ranges to his right. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing called strike. 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Digging in now, Jason Castro. In there, 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, and that's through for a hit. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Liner toward right center. Hicks arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. Mauer, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. Here's Brett Gardner now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Forsythe is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Line hard toward right center. Kepler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
1-1 the count. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The 1-1 home. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, third baseman.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Ripped down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in, Max Kepler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air out to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Aaron Hicks.
The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Addison Reed takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Addison Reed.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Nice slide and stop by Forsythe. Wow.
He's safe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Andujar, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Luke Voigt. Career history with Addison Reed. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. High in the air out towards shallow right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Neil Walker will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. First offering on its way.
Neil Walker.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands in.
Number 60.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound.
For the New York Yankees, number 53. Pat Britton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Britton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Forsythe, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Andujar ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back in.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Andrew McCutcheon is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Reed sets. Here's the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's big Aaron Judd. Career history with Addison Reed. He's 1 for 4. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out nod.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
In there, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
He froze him on the fastball there. Logan Morrison retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Gregorius has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 2-0 finish today. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lance Lynn is the winning pitcher of record. Jose Barrios pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victorious